We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area into the rip area on 42 vision. And within today's volatility, our SPY bot at 8:10 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength into the bell, and after the bell on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within hours, guys. And if you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY bouncing off 400 in the pre-market, fighting to break through key resistance levels. We're going to break down the key levels within the charts and what inflow versus outflow is showing. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bull indicator at 9:35 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition here on 42 vision from the rip area on Friday into the dip area yesterday and today's pre-market, and within today's volatility bouncing back up into the rip area on 42 vision. Now, if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here. And you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bull indicator here on the 30-minute time frame, canceling yesterday's bear indicator and finally crossing these inflows back over after outflows crossing and dominating all day, followed by that bear indicator and that double rejection up here around 405, and things fell all the way down towards 400. The lows today were 399. It found support there. Inflows were picking up since yesterday in the after hours and today in the pre-market. And once those inflows crossed over, plus that bull indicator confirmation, full strength there on the rest of the day, and it went all the way up towards the 405 area. Now, right now it's fighting between 403 and 405. And inflows are at highs here of 2.24, and it's above the midpoint. We need to talk about what's going on within the charts, and we're going to zoom out here and look at the 1 hour as well to see what's going on in the bigger picture. Now, on the 1 hour within the volatility, the outflows hit lows here of minus 3.92, and then the inflows started picking up until they finally crossed, and a bull indicator popped up as well, canceling out this bear indicator from yesterday at around 405. Now, so far, the highest that it's reached is 404.80s, 404.70 area, and it's struggling to get to 405. And it's going to be crucial, as the inflows are right now sitting at 1.74, to stay above the midpoint. And if there's any strength here for the bulls to continue, that these inflows pull away from the midpoint. And based off the history of the chart, It even reached highs here of 3.33, 4.2, and even up towards 6.12 in the last several days when inflows were above the midpoint. Now, is it guaranteed to reach those levels? No, but something to not overlook and keep in mind here going into tomorrow, as it's a big day with the Fed speaking and coming to big decisions. So something to not ignore. The inflows are above. I would watch if they stay above or if they cross down, because it could start affecting and reflecting into the charts pretty quickly. Now, within the volatility on the 15-minute, we do have here a bull indicator since pre-market at 400. I talked about that being a crucial support level, and it's a psychological level based off articles and a lot of different experts that have talked about this before, and I've pointed it out and even shared articles where it explains this information, right? Not financial advice, just perspectives and opinion alone. But 400 is the area where a lot of investors are believing that the bulls are in control, and below it, the bears are in control. And it's been a psychological level all year so far, and even since last year in the second half of the year. So here we have it with that 400 break to the upside, inflows picking up and finding support here near the 401 and 402 area. It broke through 403 towards the second half of the day and hit highs here of 404.50 plus. Now, here we are within this area, and what's the next resistance? We're going to break that down in just a moment, but we do not want to ignore that these outflows are beginning within the volatility of the 15-minute, and if this were to continue, it could eventually cancel out this bull indicator. So I'm going to be watching that very carefully going into tomorrow. Now, on the 30-minute, we are actually sitting here with inflows of 2.24. We're under a bull indicator, and a full transition has happened from the dip area of wire Fred borders on 42 vision to the rip area, as I like to call it, where the bright green bars sit. So what is the first level I would watch? Well, based off today's reaction and yesterday's rejections, okay, that's where we rejected yesterday around 402, 403, and around 402, 405, we found support to push up higher, and we rejected as resistance yesterday to pull down lower. So that is a critical level here within the charts, and it's also where the outflows and inflows have been pretty dominant to continue the push up. You could see those inflows continuing higher after 403 broke, and then yesterday outflows continuing as it broke lower. So I will not ignore that. And then the next level below that, if these outflows begin and inflows lose traction and we cross the midpoint, is going to be 400. So 403 is the first level of support. Below that is 400, and I would watch if this bull indicator gets canceled and if this rolls over into the 15-minute, canceling out this bull indicator as well, and these outflows crossing to the downside. So to the upside, if these inflows continue strong, I would first watch 405. That's a critical level where it rejected yesterday, and also slightly above that was 405, 50, 60 area where the bear indicator popped up. But 405 is a critical level, and it's trying to touch it and test it today, and it hasn't reached it just yet. That's something to watch. And if it gets crossed and these inflows continue to push up higher, the next resistance above that is 408. And then comes 410. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below, how you feel about this, where the chart's at. Do you think these inflows will continue strong, or will they cross over? Because this is what I'm going to be watching going into tomorrow. These bull and bear indicators, inflow versus outflows, as they're really close here to the midpoint on the 30-minute, and on the 15-minute, it is right there with those outflows getting close to see if it crosses or holds itself up to do the next leg up with strength. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.